this I cease all any forced duality operations, creations of interconnected holograms of simulated dream space within your collective of domination and control.
Seems of the ghost old habits. Blunt disappears when I'm near like magic. Poof, puff, pow, look at me now. Superhero villain who dwells within his sound system. Peace to the heads who gave her time to listen. Peace to my friends who honor me as wisdom. Been so long ago since we were children. A couple of scars on my heart but still living. Shh, can you hear my guitar singing? Playing all the strings is such an amazing feeling. It's healing. Meditative stands for my being like sleeping. Soul traveling when I'm dreaming. It's up to everyone to find their own kind of meaning in life. I feel a sense of peace in the night that I don't feel in the day. Dazed by the sun rays, ominous cloud shapes fall beyond horizons, touch of dawn. A crack, a light portal to an afterlife. We look past the hype, born warrior type face. Sick of the rat race, but thankful. Watch smoke dance from all angles. Hand styles earned from times as young vandals. Aerosols jingle in my backpack. Billions of fat cats out to the train tracks paying. Roll up the blunt while we're waiting. Pace to be patient. Sometimes I wonder where the days went. Open your eyes years later in amazement. Photo cell damage and replacement. That's okay, I'll fix it later on the spaceship. 7 days later we'll arrive at the station. Opening what's left of the Earth's devastation.
Ghost with a Cheshire smile on his face is floating in the sky, celebrating. Mournful of the earth, but ecstatic to see the humans disperse. His heterogeneous smirk, both happy and hurt as he observes from his matterless perch. A contemplative attitude lurks. How much beauty does it stain for magic convert? He wonders if just before their world shattered they learned. Just before the planet became gases and burned, smoke, ashes and urn. This is a chronospheric surge of eulogic words, of the meant for the worms that become nutrition for birds. I'm torn by the gradations of rage that emerge. I reconcile the two with the arrival of the positive roots that the negative side is produced. On a subatomic level, opposites fuse, white and black holes that their rise to create snaky cosmical tools that the traveler both disintegrates and reconstitutes through. And then a galactic stellar-like door established by the spooky as inseparable forms, enveloped in a massive magnetic rapport, staggered in its macro-molecular storm, a chrysalis from which we will never be torn. With the moth on the rings who know that this will finish to transform, evolve in a winter-long virulent sandstorm, one that's only visible from within. I'm here all millennium, floating on the Note 7's guitars jettison. I harvest intelligence drawn from the vines, a sublime causal element, scooping it up like the jaws of a pelican. Only a remote pack knows a mirror avoid. Together we disappear and reappear on the asteroid. Cloak like some pages in a book of black toys. Steampunk ghosts engineering a series of androids. The further development of humans, moving askance the alchemical evolution of immutable plans. Searching for a future that improves how they stand. A purse from which is suitable for roots to expand. A purse from which is suitable for roots to expand.
Amplified live to the listener to envision the other side.
The second somebody dies, somebody else is born. People are celebrating while other people mourn. Home may be home to you, but to me it's foreign. Even a matador don't pull the bull by the horns. One man's enemy is another man's friend. One man's poison is another man's medicine. So let us stand, let us sit, and let us view the changing of the guard. So it's so hard to keep it true. It's the balance of the scales, it can't be challenged or expelled. Soon as somebody lost, somebody else prevails. Someone is quiet at the same time someone yells. Half full or half empty, water in the well. It's the half and half hypothesis, the 50-50 theory. Eerie as it may seem, check your balance beam. The half and half hypothesis, the 50-50 theory. Eerie as it may seem, yo check your balance beamer with a feather and a rock. Now whether or not you find the answer is really not the plot. See, it's like love and hate, the same emotion, different weight. You would love to hate, so I know you know just how this all relates. The positive and the negative, mini and the mega live. Arm a leg, arm headed by a nigga. Like big and small and short and tall and night and day and so on. Some people are bashful, some people just love to get their flow on. No, here goes one to grow on. I'ma go on and on and on till the principles are laid out. The scales of justice weighed out till your memory starts to fade out. Your game of life is played out. Gotta balance out the power, don't we? Balance your emotions. Push and pull positions like the moon pulls on the ocean. Balance on one foot, that's equilibrium. Opposites attract and retract, that's a fact. I'm a Libra, y'all. 108 degrees, but not that hot. So whether or not you find the answer, it's really not the plot. It's giving, it's receiving, seeing, it's believing. And the solar system rotates so harmonious and even. It's perfectly balanced. It's perfectly balanced. It's perfectly balanced. It's about taking chances, choices and decisions, voices and opinions, politics and religions, clues to the past and cash and keys to the future. It's a possibility and probability on who gon' execute your ass. Some slow and analytical, some quick fast on the dash. Like heads and tails, but the head usually leads the tail. So I tell my tails from the head cause they're embedded inside my cells. Real quick, let me tell by the fact that I do know things are even out. You just believe but doubt or even shout and leave it in your mouth. Now how you gonna reason with grandmother nature, running Mother Earth, controlled by Father Time, who's the chaser? It's living and dying, homie, laughing and crying, dude. Trying or lying, my brother, walking or flying, fool. Now half of you'll wanna find the time to shine, the other half gon' find crime. Money, weed, wine, till it's too late. In the dissolution state of mind, I just found my peace of mind. Now they want a peace of mind, too late. In the dissolution state of mind, I just found my peace of mind. Now they want a peace of mind. The orthodox is the unorthodox. They just got you on the names. The insane and the sane are the same. It's a damn shame. So many people's aim is so lame and they gain is so minimal. Caught up in a subliminal with pleasure there's pain. There's water for the flames, the wild and the tame. The style still remains if you use the right side of your brain. Instead of going against the grain, you can penetrate the vein to the point where what remains is a stain of this universal thing that we call balance. Balance.
Steady vibrations in yourself, I guess it is in the business. But you know, I mean, we look at things like, you know, the yin and yang is a very well-known symbol.
Sure. Balance.
But when you actually look at the symbol, and then, you know, it's kind of like looking at it's like archaeology. When you know, something might look very simple, but when you look at it, there's a lot more detail than what meets the eye. You know, as far as the yin and yang, it's you can't be whole without first realizing that there's two different parts, right? You can't see two different parts until you realize that, you know, it's actually a whole. You know what I mean? So
Basically you're saying notice the duality.
Basically, notice the duality and notice
existence, you know, and what everything's about. Yeah, but like, it's hard to tell, really. It's really hard to know. Sometimes you just gotta think for yourself, you know what I'm saying? What does it really mean? I testify, let the madness die, sadness cry at the slide. 40 thieves of action deceived, never believe internal lamentations or conceptual formulations. My ultimate goal is annihilation of self. Sacrifice the ego for time will multiply. Verify ill links, I think therefore am I. Maybe the me is empty, never ceasing the plenty. Corporate-copia, giving thanks to moksha liberation. Chasing away the fear of creation, a last resort. Life is a sport, I am the spirit of team scheme. Atomic supreme, nothing connects to make sense. And still I hold $1 for a cup of my dreams. Without a home it seems sequentially, mentally in a state of euphoria. Ignoring you please me, pleasurable. Word association, organization, conglomerate, conjoined to follow it. Apollo skit, explode. I hold enough manifest, test the reasoning, let's hope the seasoning. Green with envy or inexperience. The variance I calculate has made me think about the hate in this world. I'm trying to find the path of the divine. Dilate the neural path of my mind and think out loudly. Sit, stand, sleep, and weep proudly. All is nothing, and nothing more. All is nothing, and nothing more. All is nothing, and nothing more. All is nothing, and
nothing more.
Now I'm just thinking, don't quote me on what I be speaking. Treatment to better or whatever. Anxiety gone lost, defeating, seating, Satan down and have a talk and take a walk and ask you, is you the cause for all the problems that I got? All the blessings that I got? Thanks a lot for the silly talk, my illy thoughts that got me really caught. So I mix a lot, so thanks a lot for the inspiration. Now I'm chasing patient for the outcome. Now man, I'm racing in anticipation, waiting for the right time, the right rhymes. Well now it's fine, but now to you ain't now to me. You listen like a pal, fine, I speak out all of my thoughts as it come to me. My thoughts are like, just wait a second, see if one can one to me. Come to me, under me, the lightning and the thunder be what appear in my head when I have a thought, and plus it's fun to be run to me. My thoughts that come close and maybe I'll set you free if you walk with me for a little bit in the rain, hold hands and talk to me. Ah, what a nice day to walk and talk to myself, bro. You can go to a different place, well come on, let's go. Calypso, crazy, where you could smoke a spliff, bro, and stay lazy. Clear your head of foolish info you don't need, but a clear thought to help you stand proud. Quiet loud, may think foul, but still thinking out loud.
All is nothing, nothing more. 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 All is nothing, nothing more.
Evolutionary ascent beyond illusory events. The sonicus pierce the lotus in its cerebrospinal axis. Divine masses perceive the highest astral abode. Study math of the soul, supernal splendor, universal soul ascension flow, nectarian Shiva Shakti state. Self-perceptive, profound planes, the Bindu sustain. Non-dimensional, the born, the element, Atma, intelligence, Sanskrit evidence. Seeing the prophet's perspectives, introspection, inner perfection, the infinite reflection. Gate, param gate, parasam gate, bodhiswaha, gone beyond, altogether gone, merged with the Paramatma fifth vacuum. In the Sahasra chakra, blossom sky-like, expanded consciousness, the Maha Mantra invokes superhuman power, supreme secrets of the soul, absorb the whole universe into the body, pierce the Mahanadi, 72,000 astral channels absorbed through the grace of Shakti, Christ consciousness, the quintessence, the service of God called Bhakti, on earth as it is in heaven, rebirth, resurrection, through the research, brethren, the zeitgeist is alive, Lord Krishna wasn't born of a virgin, the Bhagavan full in six opulence, the supreme person, all beauty, all wealth, all knowledge, all fame, all strength, renunciation, you frontin' Freemasons, deny the Father and the Son, you serve the Antichrist, all you false prophets are done, the meek shall inherit the earth, we shoot the gift with the limitless flow of words, articulation, spreading the rays of the benediction moon, enrapturing tunes coming from the top of Mount Meru, jewels that shine from the skylight ocean of mind, focus on the divine.
Field unfolds, masterful skill concealed in scrolls of the cellular, self-surrender and love, touch the subtle nerves. What's the word of God, hidden like the divine number on earth and all? Peace to my seekers, searchers, from Muladhara to Sahasra, the outer five chakras. Gotcha, interconnected to multiversal circuitry. Solstice circles certainly, soldiers grew from birth to bleed, and proceed to the next incarnation awareness. Nothing is ever and nothing is never. Care is essential to cure and curing is caring. External, external, serpent power of emerging Aquarian peace and blessings. Shanti, 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 breathing and blessing, breathing and breathless, heeding the message nirvanic, climbing the ladder to Shakti cosmic, remove the obstacles. Om Ganesha Ganapati Om. Got me zoned in lotus asana, concocting poems, attention without tension, now my scarf in the soul, whole and focused in on the starry gates. Krishna, Christ, conscious Mahavatars, karma escaped. Temporal physical states to the dark space, Kali-Yu channel through Ayurvedic gardens, brazen with the hearts of sages. Satana, Mekankar, arm, lega, Sufi caduceus movement through the Sephiroth, bark of the mega, transfigurate through the ages like martyrs and saviors. You can't harm the charmed artists, we harness assailants and march through the stages of string theory exploration. No expectations, music acoustic like Tibetan levitation. Chant the kundalini up and hover in stasis, aesthetic direction of ancient sacred. Red rose filling the skull, build pillars and nadis, concealed, shielded in body, reveal clear clear when you're watching with spiritual eye. Seeing and feeling it rise, no denying. Circle the spine like the staff of Orion, a gentle line, deciphering the science. In the light of the highest, I and I, taking flight in the vibrant fight for the righteous. 12 helix beings dreaming in silence. The void is surreal, virtual particles peel, 0-point field, repository of all the glory. The story is real, born again, born before. 7 doors, 7 seals, 7 keys to breach. Psychic key, the life force we feel.
Is so fabricated, seems so real, so obvious, but so concealed, so ignorant, so relevant, so right now and so present. It's so righteous and so hedonistic, so complex and so simplistic, so nurturing and so cold and so youthful, so old and so confident, so hateful, so violent, but so beautiful. It's so strange and so weird. It's so futuristic, so near. It's so backwards and so confusing and so depressing, yet so amusing and so lustful and so sexual, so repressive and so stressful. Our grandmother's children, parents' creation, soldiers from God, manifestation, sexual beings sent here for freeing minds and souls and hearts of those that's blinded by dark, can't see the light. Follow my lead, trust that I'm right, trust that I know, trust that I've seen, trust that I've lived, trust that I've been here from the start, here to the end, ear to the ground, mouth to the wind, eyes on the prize, wolves in disguise, forced to the dirt, but still we rise.
Each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For
no innocence, no benevolence, just pestilence. You see the evidence, no jokes, no hopes. I know Americans who'll never vote. No democracy, just hypocrisy. We lost the legacy is what they say to me. No coping without dope, man. Got you open, controlling your motion and emotions. You need that potion, your heart is pulsing. You need a tote of that weed to proceed. Or is it speed that makes your nose bleed? No, it's coke and nicotine, a tough combo, so it seems. So ignorant, now you're impotent, needing pounds of ginseng and shots of insulin. So predictable, so pitiful, so critical, so fictional, so real. You know the deal, you're the only one you trying to kill. But who am I to judge your life, your right, your strife, your fight? We're all equal, we're all people, we're all see-through, we're all evil, we're all good. Does life have a sequel? It should. Cause we make mistakes, we make or break it. Some take it, some fake it. No patience, no spaces. Tight fit, overpopulation. Starvation overseas. And now your city, if you can see. No peace seems out of reach. So the life we live ain't for the weak. No peace seems out of reach. So the life we live ain't for the weak.
for each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings
Small town, and the time and the place where the moon and the sun does as it pleases, a place where everybody knows everybody else's business, a place that basically could be anywhere. Listen. Check it out.
Now the sun took a day off and the moon stood still.
Around my part of town, the moon be locked in his room doing
The
shrooms.
sun took a day off and the moon stood still.
Around my part of town, the moon be in a hot air balloon to the
And
moon.
the sun took a day off and the moon stood still.
place he'll stop. Look out with a stargaze. Sometimes he'll cover his face and he won't be seen for days. The sun had took a day off and the moon stood still. The sun had took a day off and the moon stood still. For real.
Oh, girl, come on in here. You don't know what the sky look like yet. Come on, come on. It's been dark for a whole day. Come on. Sun don't want to come out. Come on. Come on in here. Letting all the heat out.
When the sun took a day off,
Soon as the sun sets, my part of the earth on its backside, singing the chord of the night.
The time of the day, best to mess with the clay. Audible seed-bearing plants turn to visual display. Night and day, night and day. When the sunlight dims, another try to win appears again. In LA nights, the cooler part of the day, sitting on a rooftop, laying back, watch the lights flicker. Dreams of color and depleted of smoke. Give freedom to be, live, emote. After spiritual take number 12, midnight to royal to light to baby blue, yellow and true. Visions of the world pour true. Part of the 24 cycle makes way. It's already time to start another day. Night and day, night and day, night and day, night and day, in bright light or overcast with rainy clouds. Greet the people in a professional gaze. Be awake. Be aware of your surroundings. Opportunists are unassuming groundlings. Even when nocturnals moor your steed, hit some weed, move your 2 hands and feet, and make some money. It's unfortunate but true. Can't ignite reality without the feta cheese. So whatever it be that you do to get from point A to B, do it diligently and see. In the light time, it's not the best time to get caught slipping. And if you do, figure out why you're tripping, and then go back to knowledge pimping. Night and day, night and day.
That's what the true great work is to make the darkness conscious.
It's just one reality based on the concepts of duality. There's two people inside of you that cannot be torn apart.
From kind-hearted Schmiegel to mad evil, doing illegal deeds, yo. We flow like pollution flailing through the airways, pacing at a pace that'll make your heart race to the quickest pitches and rhythms. They tell me to speak from the inner, so that's what I'll give them. I'll rip them limb from limb, them troublesome times can sometimes bring out the wondrous minds. The three geniuses at work, we ride, see them and you smirk like, yo, that's dope, and that's hope in Espanol, es esperanza, aim as high as you wanna, and yourself, pass that marijuana.
There's
right
also
here.
much to me, but yet too little, too many in a mouth that's plenty mine. His, hers, and yours, wars are drawn behind closed doors. The open blinds is where we find our time spent making sense of the last little lint, living happy in my crappy looking Hampton. Rent to own, your lone bones have been cloned. Spare parts without a heart, these dark ages. Reality, but only phases.
It amazes me to see so many in cages. See that monkey right there trying to get out, throwing shit at people, trying to get the lead out. Put your head out, but keep it strong so it don't get decapitated. And rid you of all your ill-gotten thoughts, those fantasies you imaginated. That's not a word. But still it was hurting and meant something to somebody. I'm still that ill rap fiend, doing that b-boy thing, rocking house parties and overseeing the game I once played in. Stimulation to the mind unwinds that ill conversation we make it.
Knowledge is contagious, ignorance is a plague with the cure required. Do what we as humans truly do require. Natural campfires or electric blankets causing tumors, but government propaganda will tell you and the people that this is just a rumor.
Just a consumer of nonsense. That shit ain't honest. I promise to keep it soulful like that old good feeling that you used to get. My parents' record collection, you know that true ass shit. Who's a trip? No one, I didn't think so. Used to drink so much that my liver now hurts permanently. Could've died, but I live for rapping. Ain't nobody serving me, so work with me. Come on.
Certainly, a chance to summon a whole sun becomes one vibration, one love through all the nations. Get over the lies to rise above. Why legalize alcohol and cigarettes, but not the buds of Mother Nature takes care of, if taken care of. So spare us the unawareness of the decisions to be made. Don't fear it, just get connected with the spirit before it fades. The end of days is just a fable, thus all is possible. No need to want it, y'all, you've already got it all.
Based on the concept of duality, between the light and dark, I found in the essence of art. It's just one reality.
Based on the concepts of duality, there's two people inside of you that cannot be torn apart.
White powder, gold, colloidal silver, alchemical substances, light body benefits, awakening of metaphysics, energy and Reiki, inner body, inner mind, outer actions manifest through intent, goals and passions neutralize, compensate, law of rhythm, laws and prisons cause effect, architect of ancient systems, moonchild, mason knowledge, master builder, lender gold, common goals, in alignment with the oneness that unfolds, love everything the same, good or bad, hot or cold, night or day, sine wave, subconscious mind page, mind plays, past events, back to back, replay, repeat, therefore it happens physically, it repeats, don't touch it, don't see it, don't kiss it, won't think it, won't do it, don't think it, don't do it, don't screw it up, and you'll keep improving, stay healthy, stay strong, life is long, it ain't short, life appears how you perceive it, get what you expect, karma, laws of cause and effect, I respect, love heals the worst types of mind control, telepathy, energy, spiritually, mentally, physically, connected three, dream away, needless to say.
Days turn into years, A students turn into dropouts, seeing the world from a creative angle turns into seeing it from a couch, orgasms become lifetimes, bong hits turn into white lines, a face becomes a dartboard and cardboard becomes a house, boys turn into men, enemies become your friends, losing turns into winning and the beginning becomes the end, words turn into magic, rewind becomes a habit, rabbits become vultures and cultures become trends, a party becomes a funeral, sunlight turns into cancer, the rain turns beautiful, an unusual question becomes an answer, happiness becomes a cataract, a sip turns into a six-pack, and earth turns into Mars, as my album becomes a standard, a hero becomes a statistic, a lost soul enlisted, the potholes are lifted as the hot coals leave you blistered, a sickness becomes a teardrop, a cup of coffee becomes a long day, your best friend's guidance becomes the wrong way, as the song plays, my voice becomes the past, present and future, transportation becomes pollution, as humans become computers, time becomes space, minds become waste, and a person becomes less interested when a mic becomes an instrument, and age turns into a nightmare, love becomes hate, the 9 becomes a 0, and every country becomes one state, all you thought you knew was just a foolish assumption, yes, everything is something, but something is nothing.
hurts, Jasmine. The world is a hard and lonely place, and nobody gets anything for free. And you want to know what else? One day, you and everyone you know is gonna die.
The world's a cold place, we all gotta die. Who are you, who am I, to try to justify what is truly wrong or right? Good quotes, bad decisions, judgment of your peer without any proof of your visions. Military conformity, we all have intentions. Mention your side of reality. Bet you're still a casualty to church and state formalities. Always will be. And I don't mean to hate, just to say you're taking the bait. But how can I demonstrate? Get it straight, to be told it's hard to pull your own weight. Satan and God causes you a mental debate. The media covers lies the government creates. Comes full circle to religion and schools there to educate. Redefine your mind and sit there and vegetate. Subliminal imagery, can I help it resonate? Well, I mean, we all know they tell us lies to keep control. But to what extent? Do you feel like a slave? I'm sure in a way we all do. Trapped in the day-to-day. It's like we're all searching in our own ways for an escape from this void. If we could truly get past this darkness, we could all see, understand, and feel what makes this world so beautiful. Walk with me, hallucinate, loosen state of mind. Sublime rhymes hit your heart and then they grow over time. Walk and see your pet to the soul, growing every day. Truth is lucid to be told. Feel the vibe and roll with it. Speaking the truth was my code. Did I hit it? Have your mental patterns changed? Did I get it? You know I've been gritty, shitty, and I admit I acted like a misfit with dark rhymes, so it would be easier to transmit my drifting thoughts like it was written in Sanskrit. Expansive answers enhanced by antimatter. So it's blood that my hands was dipped in. Telling evil lies you could say was my fifth sin. No, but since this was needed, was a story I pleaded. Now I understand exactly what that was meaning. Reasoning with myself is the truth that I'm seeing. Holy hell, I guess I'm no longer the demon being. No. Let's take a look on the other side. Let's take a look on the other side. Take a look.
You enjoy amusing people's emotions. I respect that. It's thankless work.
Good versus evil, dark versus light, day versus night, wrong versus right, death versus life, success versus price, progress versus type, pen versus knife, left versus right, depth versus sight, depth versus height, heavy versus light, deadly versus nice, slow and steady versus might. Everything in life except life, expect twice. Everything in life except life, expect twice. It's heaven versus hell, demons versus angels, people versus saviors, creatures versus nature, yin versus yang, win versus gain, wind versus rain, sin versus shame, health versus wealth, concern versus self, burden versus help, plot versus plan, scheme versus scam, woman versus man, couldn't versus can, doom versus damn, tools versus hands, rules versus commands, schools versus clans, jewels versus grants, belief versus hope, pride versus faith, love versus hate, real versus fake, luck versus fate, discuss versus debate. It's day versus night, it's dark versus light, it's wrong versus right, it's death versus life. It's everything in life except life, expect twice. It's everything in life except life, expect twice.
I've always been a great admirer of your ability as a poet. Have you had to work hard, or is it just sheer genius?
It comes to me naturally.
Yeah.
I burnt the flame and electrocuted a lightning bolt. I drowned the ocean, I suffocated the breeze. I'm so bright that I blinded light when I spoke. I murdered the Grim Reaper with a mic that I broke. I outlived Father Time, gave Poseidon a stroke. While he swam through the thoughts of a giant, I float. Sky dome in the egg, sunny side in the yolk. I saw the zodiac wheel in the bicycle spokes. I answered the mystic riddle that made unity doubt. One punchline, I knocked opportunity out. So instead of opportunity, I'm knocking the day. I sculpted man from the land like I'm modeling clay. Taught as bull as the ox in the oxygen ray. Bad news, your Lord and Savior is and watching you pray. I beat the whole game by not opting to play. Last night I got liquor drunk, I got weed high. I made a whisper yell, I made the sea dry. How does he do it so magically, y'all? Kai, I'm so high, I made gravity fall. I made hate love, I made doves cry, I made a snitch solid, I made rugs fly. On my Aladdin laughing, I cleaned a dirty mall. Former devil probably, I locked an open door without closing it, saw without me showing it. It seems I remembered it all without knowing it yet. They want extensions for things that's so over with, yep. Like your hair look long without growing it. I bust one shot from the gun without loading it. So blanks, the condition of blacks, profound opiate. It seems I don't fit in. I got both feet inside a new world, one toe in the one that's still existing. So I make the corpses come alive in the grave. I don't stage dive, the whole crowd dives on the stage. Money still chasing me, abundance in the bakery. The priest, he confesses to me, the ocean wave to me. I make stupid smart, I make smart genius. Bury treasure, digs itself up to share the secrets to the only man that solves all the puzzles with no pieces. I gave arthritis to the hands on your clock for trying to handle me. I catch what I drop, ready or not. Start dancing when the melody stops and got sick from the remedy. Watch with your eyes wide shut, this that sky high. Colorful like tie-dye, the end begins with a hello. Let's say and bye, I celebrate when I cry. Appetite for backwards like when Nazarites or Nazarites. Like spliffs with fireflies. Confused fears, got your bright shine tucked. New Year's in the winter, got your timeline stuck. Cause you ain't hurrying to studying the guidelines enough. Take your wise guys to duck, mixing cyanide with dust. Flow strong like drinking chlorine and quinine. It's rough, I know. The truth waits beneath the powerful cloak. Meditating in suspension, silent sounds that I spoke. I fell up and rolled off a purple cloud when I awoke. I put the vapor back in paper, made an elf from the smoke. And cast spells you should never invoke. Extract hope from a bitter situation. Real niggas are the cavemen. Have you thinking real living's when you're caged in? Bitter situation. Sentiment equation you round, they hold you down. But seas go underground like stars above falling. It's God when love's calling. Cause hell is cold and heaven is hot. I hold the feather more heavy than rocks. Go ahead and just stop and move fast in stillness. I move back for realness. I'm the reason why your memories forgot. Got your mind filled with nothing. Is it empty or not? Divine reasoning. I sprinkle your thoughts with mind seasoning. Humanity's the burning haystack that your needles in. Like bees in the honeycomb airs that keep secrets in a world that's spinning upside down. And your TV lens, a legend, it will flip right once the Moors meet again. Sending up a spark from the center of the heart. This is sentimental art. This ascension from the dark in the oceans of our dreams. Did they mention there were sharks? An explosion so serene when you're christened in the ark.
There are a lot of things that we have been deluded by, which is why the woven reality that I spoke about, the paradigm structures that we believe to be real, those paradigm structures have to be destroyed. We cannot look at what we have become comfortable with anymore as reality. That's a disturbing thing.
In this reality, truth is casualty, duality splits the whole. The soul sees how through this fallacy. Gradually, light and dark merge in the gallery of galaxies. In this reality, truth is casualty, duality splits the whole. The soul sees how through this fallacy. Gradually, light and dark merge in the gallery of galaxies. Born in the slum, that's where I'm from. People act dumb just to get a crumb. Slang drugs on the corner, the mums and bums, it don't matter. Unless my pockets get fatter, I'll shatter your hopes with dope and coke till you're broke. Choke on crack and smoke, I see you drowning, but I throw no rope. Serve these fiends till I stack this, cream this, but I stay gutter. You just another sucker in the scheme. I move with my team, move up in the breaks, pimp skanks, make banks. Stick you with a shank and with a gun to your back, make you walk the plank. I organize crime with my eyes on the prize, and it's all by design. Till I fell from the throne, got stabbed from behind. In this reality, truth is casualty, duality splits the whole. The soul sees how truth is fallacy. Gradually, light and dark merge in the gallery of galaxies. In this reality, truth is casualty, duality splits the whole. The soul sees how truth is fallacy. Gradually, light and dark merge in the gallery of galaxies. I was born on the planet with awareness, and there seems to be a fear of this clearness. Clarity deal with fairness. Thoughtful and compassionate, but no, never careless. With the heart of a lion, always fearless. Stay near this divine source. Don't initiate force, stay on the narrow course. I fast for the hungry with no food in their tummy. My moon is never crummy, your attitude crummy. My attitude is sunny, everything is lovely. I gave up on my earthly possessions. Hold no thing of value. No cars, no houses, only life lessons. No strife, just blessings. Homeless, no stressing till it's all pedestrian in an intersection. Struck by a truck, I'm on to the next expression.
Opening your heart beyond duality, beyond the yin and yang, beyond right and wrong, like Rumi says, out there beyond the game of right and wrong, there is a field. I'll meet you there.
I leave my body, realizing pure energy, bright gold light flooded with past memories, past lifetimes, past with vivid imagery, matter, antimatter, reflections of symmetry, sharing sacred space, a place of great mystery, gracefully, intimately, combine heart and mind, intertwine the divine tapestry, travel the galaxy and beyond. In this reality, truth is casualty, duality splits the whole, the soul sees how truth is fallacy, gradually, light and dark merge in the gallery of galaxies. In this reality, truth is casualty, duality splits the whole. The soul sees how truth is fallacy. Gradually, light and dark merge in the gallery of galaxies.
The source of life for millenniums, waiting with my creation, sending them in their axis, magnetized matter masses, planets revolve. From my gravitational forces, change courses mystical in the original. Physical creation shedding light, page one in the book of time. My heart stays 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit. I've designed beings to comprehend our duality in my galaxy, and it be actually in effect in my project radioactive. Radiating, waiting now, debating how much fuel left to burn until its death's turn. I learned cause I've witnessed civilizations rise and her cries in unison. People tend to turn to dust and provide the next layer on my planet's crust and dust. I must, as my creations expire, the use of my fire to live, relive my destination from hydrogen to helium, from life to detonation.
Every beginning has an end, hence every exit's also an entrance. In a universe full of celestial elements comes non-human intelligence. Every beginning has an end, hence every exit's also an entrance. In a universe full of celestial elements comes non-human intelligence.
My creations demonstrated when the stars disintegrated, inflated, weight made it collapse, perhaps postulated, inner center generated. My gravitational pull is upgraded. Density, magnetic radiation can't even flee from my vicinity. My ability to capture anything eternally. Light may can enter but cannot escape. Relativity, gravity, civilly modifies time and space. Aliens the only race. Moon stars and quasars is my United States. I concentrate daily on my weight. 1,000 million metric tons or less, I'll evaporate. Either way, I'm not seeable. Matter has contracted so that I am invisible. Hypothetical, spherical, boundaries, my surrounding spiritual, alien, tight space link, extraterrestrial.
Every beginning has an end, hence every exit's also an entrance. In a universe full of celestial elements comes non-human intelligence. Every beginning has an end, hence every exit's also an entrance. In a universe full of celestial elements comes non-human intelligence. Teleportation successful, traveling the speed of light. I'm a celestial being, planting courses and coordinates. I course this metamorphosis. My quest to progress through universes and explore this is necessary. I make other life forms exist. I form planets, inhabitants, and its invention. Your comprehension can register my philosophy, my hypothesis, prophecy. To conceive a world using technology, I called it the experimental animal research testing habitat. Living stats, well, they call it the Earth. For your birth, I'm responsible with evidence. Human simplistic intelligence and behavior behavior. I am your creator, the God you pray to savior, cause I gave you telepathically the mentality to construct civilizations I would abduct to deduct violence from your nature. It's too late, the earth is gonna self-destruct. But space lives on through life and death when everything is gone and nothing's left in the cycle of the star. Beginning to end, I am an alien. Every beginning has an end, hence every exit's also an entrance. In a universe full of celestial elements comes non-human intelligence. Every beginning has an end, hence every exit's also an entrance. In a universe full of celestial elements comes non-human intelligence.
When the planets and the stars and the moons collapse, planets and the stars. Planets and the stars, planets and the stars and the moons collapse. Planets and the stars and the moons collapse. While the planets and the stars and the moons collapse.
Duality. So if you're keeping someone in duality, which is part of Satanism, right? That's the two horns of the Baphomet, or 11 as well, which is numerology. They call that duality. If you're keeping someone in duality, they're not really ever going to know themselves and come into the truth, because you're lying to yourself all along. When you add in like money as well into moral relativism, then people make easy justifications to compromise their integrity.
You know, when you can really look at the energy and the polarities of energy, if you can think of life as the two polarities of love and fear, or good and bad, or light and dark, whatever it is, you've got to understand what the extremes of these emotions are. When you're in a state of absolute light and absolute joy, it's a state of absolute bliss that you have attained, a state of nirvana. But what people fail to understand is that there is also a dark side to that. If you go to the other extreme of the energy, that is also like nirvana. It is also a form of bliss for these people. It's like they've fully gone to the dark side, and when they get into that bliss, that is just the energy that they're in, and that is why they do what they do, so they can experience that bliss. That's what it's about. It's very difficult for people to come to terms with this, because it's very difficult for people to really step back and look at things with any type of clarity. People attach their morality to the equation when they're looking at it, and they think it wouldn't be possible because it isn't possible for them. And it is difficult, folks. It's difficult to adjust your mindset to really be able to comprehend what a psychopath does and how a psychopath feels. And you need to understand that pure joy of nirvana and that bliss that you can reach through meditation, through ayahuasca, through whatever it is that you do that gets you to that place. But you've also got to understand that there is the other polarity of that very same bliss, and it does exist. You have the choice to go the way you have.
Like really piss us off, you know,
like how they hate how we live but give us false education. Got a lot of land, a lot of people still begging, artificial like sheep and Reagan. Who's to blame for taming? You want us working but you really ain't paying, and they got us praying the next life ain't hard, but that's odd. They worship money, lie about God and give us weapons, expect us not to let none off, give us drugs and get nervous when we bubble them laws. Now there's a whole lot of dope fiends Asians who had nice jobs, black sobs, and crack babies with blonde-haired moms. Every time you fuck with nature, something goes wrong, and every time you push the gauges, they put them in songs. But hold on, it's ill, and this is only just a preview. In a world where making love without no plastic defeats you. They hit Gandhi, Martin, Malcolm, Todd. Somebody tried to put a bullet in Pope John Paul, so what's really? I wish I had the time for chess and math theories, but I'm stressed. There's no brown flesh on the jury, put it in capital letters. Hunger, pardons, crime, active capitalism. You money junkies die. How many went up like Christ, strung up on trees before they turned them into Bibles? Zigzag leaves, I don't get it. Every nation gets a big check and credit when they get shit on. My people told to just forget it, don't sweat it, it doesn't matter. Just let that pass, do the police a favor and kick my own black ass. So check it, I'm a contradiction, I'm a contradiction. Yes, I'm a walking contradiction, a walking contradiction. I'm a contradiction, I'm a contradiction. Yes, I'm a walking contradiction, a walking contradiction. I laugh by the bridge and by the train tracks and see that for symbol. The trip Earth's axis backwards. Travel lands with a caravan of hand-scripted stanzas. Stand on the Tropic of Cancer till it coughs up answers. The type to rise dead panthers, opera phantoms chant, cause avalanches to heal me. I cram to understand the math, really how is sorrow so heavy when shared by so many? Is it volumes times math, width times height, sight, divorced by the system? We ain't f***ing it right. Life's about 150, that's monthly for insurance. Liberty is real expensive if a brother need a lawyer. Pursuit of happiness beyond the trees and breeze is a couple $100,000 down payment at least. Can you peep? Organized crime no longer seems evil. The schools only teach you how to work for rich people. That's heads burst by needles. If there's death songs, sing them. Till our little empires turn a couple large kingdoms. Entertainment got us high. Some of us is bling living, so we do peace concerts and sneak things in them. Cause I'm a contradiction. I'm a contradiction. I'm a walking contradiction. A walking contradiction. We are a culture of contradictions. Night and day, suntans and racism. We are truth mixed with fiction. We are non-organic entities, pure spirit and robot bodies. The wisest walk in rags. Sometimes it hurts to laugh. Half horn, half halo. It's most beautiful, it's that way. Check it, I'm a contradiction. I'm a contradiction. Yes, I'm a walking contradiction. A walking contradiction. I'm a contradiction, I'm a contradiction. Yes, I'm a walking contradiction, but I will contradict that. Yes, I'm a walking contradiction. Yes, I'm a contradiction. Addiction. Lead feather, coal fires.
this I cease all any forced duality operations, creations of interconnected holograms of simulated dream space within your collective of domination and control that uses my DNA as a hierarchy system of forced duality. I'm a being of equal co-creation, non-competitional expression of unity with Creator Source.
Reconciled into a non-dualistic insight. Then one can take action, and that action is the act of creation.
Erasing all
senses.
No more duality, this reality hella cold.
That's why I got love in the face of pain.
Pull apart the illusory. We transcend duality and bathe in 1,000 fountains of unity.
We keep it positively balanced out with negatives. We keep it positively balanced out with negatives. We keep it positively balanced out with negatives.